Hey everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video on the channel. Vibrant Visuals has came out. It came out yesterday. We had made some videos talking about it, but I'm gonna show you guys my settings on how you can get, like, in my personal opinion, the best and most pretty looking settings. So I'll show you guys what I did. It's pretty easy. Everyone's gonna understand a little bit. While we do that, though, we'll get to look at some things and show you around in the world. But this isn't going to take too long, just a minute. So real quickly, as you can see, it is almost middle of the day. This is the time in this update that the sky and all of the blocks shine the brightest. Whereas when the sun is setting and when it is rising, the sky is darker. Funny enough, this effect is pretty new and obviously, gives it a ray trace feel. But it's interesting because in older versions of Minecraft, like alpha builds, even beta, but like even in dev and alpha, like the light and darkness was also very well contrast and, lit up the world and whatnot. And it's not as prominent as right now, but it definitely reminds me of that. You'll see what I'm talking about when it turns to nighttime. So if you're looking for more of like a classic look to this game, but you also kind of want this new visuals, I think this will be the perfect video for you. And I think it's also kind of going to be a cool niche video because I haven't seen anyone talk about it quite yet. So do like and share with people that you think would be interested. So anyway, let me just show you guys the settings I have for it, and what the settings are originally. So if I click, well, I'll just go into the options mode, right? So the first option that we can adjust is the brightness. So my brightness was kind of around like here. I'm going to, what you're going to want to do, you guys, is follow this guide and change the brightness to where the barely visible creeper is, like it says, barely visible. And the other one should be not visible. So you're going to continue, and that's the first setting you're going to want to change to make it look good like this. That is going to make it kind of have these shadows and darkness in the world, and it just looks a lot better. If you're not a fan of it being dark, you can obviously turn it up or, turn off the effects, but for mine, that's what I prefer to do. Another one that I thought was really good is like shadow quality needs to be on ultra. Clouds I have on medium right now. We can honestly turn those up to ultra. I don't know why that was on medium. So yeah, so we're gonna want to turn the brightness just how we did. Then you're gonna make sure these two are on ultra. Now this is where it gets interesting. We have this setting called volumetric fog quality, and it's toggled off. You originally will start with it being at ultra or medium. I do not like fog at all. I'd rather just have the contrast, and as far as I know, this mainly just affects render and fog, and obviously volumetric fog. So I turn that off. With this reflections tab, you're gonna leave this one on ultra. It's that's its base setting. Bloom is gonna be at 100%. You're gonna leave that the same. Upscaling TAAU, you're going to leave that the same. Here's where things are going to get different, because your resolution is going to be on automatic for your console. If you're streaming and recording in 4K and you have a 4K monitor and a Xbox One X or a PlayStation 5, turn this immediately up to native. If you have any other consoles that are not an Xbox One S or a PlayStation 5, you could go ahead and try. You might get a little bit of issues, but I'm sure it won't be too bad. But yeah, you're going to turn this all the way up to native. And with the volumetric fog off and the resolution to native, and the brightness change, you get the world to look like this. And it's kind of just crazy. I mean, it obviously looks pretty bright, but when the sun does go down, you will see how much darker it gets. And even stuff like the shadows are just beautiful. I'm going to show you guys what a dark room looks like real quick with these settings. And as you can see, like, some people might think it's too dark, but it just gives such old alpha Minecraft vibes. Like, it really does. And then another thing, like, it's just so beautiful. If you go look at the windows where the sun sets on this side, this is my favorite thing. The sun glares off the windows. It's just beautiful. I think the sun glared off the windows over here. And you'll see it over here in just a moment, how it glares off through the other side of the house. I don't know if it's because I have this part open, but it's so pretty, so I'll show you guys that. But yeah, these are the settings I have, and as you can see, like, even just like the sugarcane detail, like the sugarcane has shadows. It's highly impressive. The water looks insane. The reflection looks great without the fog. It looks very clear. It's honestly the closest thing to actual shaders without the fog. It's beautiful. It's kind of crazy. The torches start to glow nice, but what I really wanted to show you guys is if you come over here when the sun is setting over on this end, you will get not only just these like beautiful glares and stuff like that sometimes, but you also get the sun to reflect off the window. I think it's got to be a little bit lower here. It's kind of at like the very sunset. But yeah, I don't know. Shadows are great. It looks good. It gets really dark and it just makes the game feel really old school and classic, the way it looks. Even just like looking off in the distance, it just reminds me of an older version of the game. And a lot of people were kind of concerned or complaining that the game would always look, newer after that. But anyway, if you guys come over here, while the sun sets through the window, it's just so beautiful. Let's see. I gotta wait for it. Oh, there we go. Wait, I saw it. Oh, there it is. Okay, can you guys see the sun glaring on the window? I mean, there's a cloud now, so that might actually cover it up. But when there's no clouds here, it looks so pretty. But yeah, you can see like the sun glare on the windows. So yeah, the attention to detail is insane. And then obviously it'll just keep getting darker. I just love the way it looks. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Like, even just the leaves and stuff like that. But yeah, once it gets to nighttime is when this place really starts to just get really cool. Hey, Iron Golem. I guess another thing I also really love is... oh my gosh, there's a zombie in there. What the heck? The way the moon reflects off of the water is just so cool. And you can see the moon like shimmering off the water. Without the fog, it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's honestly almost more impressive than any shader I've ever seen, to be honest. Like, I've seen some pretty good shaders, but that's insane. And then when it does get dark, you just get this like super pretty dark vibe. There's points where it gets really dark, but the moon also emits light into the night. So the moon will kind of shine on top of stuff and shine up the buildings. But yeah, it's just such an old Minecraft feel. Like, everything in the distance is like pitch dark. Now, some of you might be thinking, like, why would I want that? But, I don't know. It reminds me of how the game used to be. And I think it looks really cool. And it's honestly so scary that playing the game like this would make it a different experience. So, that's really all I'm trying to do. And so, yeah, guys, if you do want the game to look old school like this, that's all you gotta do. So settings I showed you, and yeah, I think it looks really awesome. Even when you just wake up in the morning, like I'll sleep through a night to show you guys real quick. Even when you wake up, it's just so pretty. You get to watch the sunset, and it's like dark at first, but then the sun comes rising. Like, look at this. Every day, same spot. Sugar cane. You get to sit here, watch the water shimmer, and then just like as the day goes on in game, it gets lighter and lighter. So I don't know, I just think this is great. Really cool. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video and do think these settings make the game look better, especially with the fog off, please give it a like and subscribe and let me know, because I really want to know everybody's feedback and what they think. And if this did help people out, or ends up giving people a really good way to kind of emulate shaders, then leave a comment and let me know like what other things I should try, and also some texture pack and shader packs I should try, and resource packs that I can get in the add-on shop. So if you have any of those to recommend, or want me to do like a video on add-ons or something weird or quirky or stupid, just let me know. But anyway, I'm gonna upload this and then head to work. So thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a good one. And remember, hit that like. Thank you.